Welcome to another episode of the Fantasy Cookout. Yeah. Hey.
Yes, sir.
We with our boys. It's Mr. College Football Aficionado, Mr. Marque. Your boys barely slipped by this week, man.
Hey, man. Did we have to do? That's all. We won the game.
Hey, it was close though, man.
Yeah,
it was
too close.
Y'all was extra scary.
Took 3.5 quarters.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's okay. Y'all got to have those nail biters, you know. It's all good.
Yeah.
At least you're not Auburn.
I don't want to be with that team, but yeah.
Hey, at least you're not Auburn.
That's true.
Hey, man. Damn Auburn. Hey, and we'd like to thank everybody who listens to the Fantasy Cookout. Thank you so much. And now today, we're going to talk about our fantasy league. We're going to keep it nice, simple, and short because we got the game on right now. The Bills are up against the Miami Dolphins. So, 14-7 right now. Yep. All right. So, time for the state of the league. You know what? Got to do, a nice intro to this, the state of the league. I think. I got to find. Oh, there it is. Dang, I passed already by it. Hey, it's the state of the fantasy league right now. Woo! We had somebody show their ass this week. Who's a co-host on this podcast.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best ever will be.
Hey, man. Congratulations to that. We're going to cover that real quick. So as a podcast host total, we are 2-1 in our league right now. So let's go and see what it's
better we did last year.
Hey, it's just week 1, man. Week 1 was
we got cooked. I think we got cooked last year. So
man, week 1 was bad, man. I mean, shit. All them quarterbacks. All the quarterbacks. Not all of them. Like the ones you don't expect to do good, like Sam.
Yeah. All right.
But let me pop this up on the screen so you can see what our Fantasy Cookout League is looking like. All right. So this is our current league for this week in week 2. But let's go back to week 1 real quick. Week 1. All right. So we got myself, Mr. Stats Over Feelings. Got that dub barely. I'll take it. I think let me click on it. Let's see. If I go to it, I might have just clicked on to. Nope. Let's try this again, guys. Let's try this again. All right. We are. So I played the takeover. He was talking trash the whole time. Not gonna lie. He was talking. He said he's gonna whoop me. Yeah, he said he's gonna get me.
Yeah.
But not so fast, sir. Not so fast. Because he had Dak Prescott. And thank God he did, because Brock Purdy didn't show up at all either. So let me go zoom this in a little bit. Yeah, it was bad this week. So Brock Purdy, he had a decent amount of yards, 2 sacks, no touchdowns. So that's what killed him. That's what killed him right there, Right. But hey, maybe a turnaround next week coming up. St. Brown, he also didn't show up. I was looking for him to be my dog on the team.
I didn't know St. Brown. I didn't know he even played.
It was bad. It was bad this week. 3 receptions for 13 yards is not going to cut it as my wide receiver 1. Not for my first pick. Not. Debo though, who is Marquis's favorite. Yeah, Debo did this, man. He had the dog in him. Yeah, and now that Christian McCaffrey's hurt indefinitely because he's got that's I ain't even never heard of that Achilles tendonitis. I don't even know how he's supposed to even heal from that.
Right.
But so Debo's gonna get some rushes, and he's gonna be the wide receiver too. So that works. Travis Etienne, he got one rushing touchdown, which kind of saved him. Otherwise, he had a pedestrian game. Tank Bigsby is on his butt though, man. Hey, War Eagle, Tank Bigsby. He's starting to show up a little bit. So I think he's got his I think he's in his second year right now. So he's starting to hit his stride a little bit. So Travis Etienne, need to watch it back, protect your neck. I don't know why I drafted you, Javonte Williams. Denver's a dumpster fire. That shit's a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs though.
Yeah, man. Hey, he went off, man.
Hey, man. 2 touchdowns, 6 receptions for 30. 6 receptions for 33 receiving yards. I mean, the 2 touchdowns saved him. So, yeah, I'll take that anyway. And Archivas, that was
blame Burrow, man. Burrow had a bad game, man.
Hey, I mean, Archivas, he did have like 6 targets. I mean, he had 6 targets. I think he had the highest amount of targets on the team. So I could take that, but he had an opportunity. He only getting 26 yards. Yeah, he had an opportunity. Cameron Dicker had a good game. Good. And New Orleans had a good game. So this is what killed me right here. I didn't pick the right players because Xavier Worthy, as you saw in that Thursday night game, he showed his ass for the first game. Rushing touchdown, receiving touchdown. Hey, it's going to be very interesting how that offense is going to go at oh, goodness gracious. And the Chiefs. So hopefully he'll remain a piece even when Hollywood Brown comes onto the field. And Brian Robinson been hit with a few shots, but he don't walk with a limp.
I'm telling you.
I mean, hey, he came in. He said, "This is my job, man." He said, "I still got the dog in him." He said,
"I guess when you got Eckler behind you."
I know. So hey, put that pressure on him.
Right.
Pressure make diamonds. So that was a good first one. I'll give it that. Now let's go and look at yours real quick.
All right.
And this is the blowout game of the year right here, man.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't play Got Him Coach. Look at it. Look at Got Him Coach score. Look at his score.
He did what he was supposed to do, man. He scored high points, but Marque came right, just like his last name. His team went all dogs.
Yeah, they had a hell of a game, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's go look at that. Yeah, man. Hey, as long as you did this against him and not me, so
right.
That's all I gotta say. Shit. Hey, Tua Tagovailoa went off. And that game looked like it was about to be a blowout. I thought they were about to get beat to sleep by Jacksonville at one point because I think it was 17-0.
Yep, they came back.
Yeah, they ended up just coming in and just showing out. So Tua Tagovailoa passed a 40-yard passing touchdown. 40-yard completions, 338 yards. Hey, that's that dog. Hey, give it to him. Cooper Kupp.
Too bad he ain't doing that right now.
He said what?
Too bad he ain't doing that right now.
Oh, shoot. They just scored another touchdown. God.
Who, Buffalo?
Yeah. James Cook again.
I ain't got
24-7, boy. Woo, woo. Yeah, you might not want to look at your fantasy right now.
I ain't gonna look.
Yeah. Cooper Kupp came in with a 32 banger with that dog, and he said, "I still got it." Yeah, after Mr. Nakua, man. Hey, to all the Nakua people who draft him in the first round, I give him this. Because right now, he said it's going to be over 4 weeks out. He's already on IR. They're saying it's going to be over 4 weeks. So, yeah. Ooh, that's got to hurt. How would you feel, man, if you
I drafted him in my other league. He was my first round pick. So, I know.
Dang.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I mean.
Sorry, man.
Luckily I got Jameson Williams as my backup. So, I'm just.
But he's questionable right now. Trust me.
I know. I'm kind of stuck right now, bro. I do got Jerry Jeudy too on my bench too, so I guess I can remember him. But with the issues going on with your boy
Deshaun Watson,
still rubbing on women.
Oh man, them old things you do back in the day, they messing you up right now. Yeah, we gonna talk a little bit about that. We can talk about it on the back end. Jalen Waddle, he's doing his thing. He had 109 yards, 5 receptions, 3 rushing touchdowns. Getting that check. He's trying to get another 1,000-yard season under his belt. He going for number 4.
Yep.
Yeah, give him that woo, baby. Yeah. All right. And then you had Bijan. He had a pedestrian day. He got it. At least he got close to his targeted amount of points. So we give him that.
Yeah, I'm good now. I'll take it.
Falcons. Hey, for the you gotta I gotta play your song, right?
Go ahead and play it.
Yeah, they need to rise up from the grave.
Yeah, they fell down Sunday. So
come on, Samuel, tell them.
Man.
All right, A-Chain, man.
Yeah, A-Chain, yeah.
He was off the chain, man.
Off the chain, boy.
76 receiving yards, 1 rushing touchdown. The only thing that stopped him was Mostert being, taking away some of the snaps. But hey, Mostert's hurt right now. He's not playing in this game. So yeah. I mean, this is A-Chain's game. But right now, Miami's struggling. It's 24-7 right now. Woo. They are struggling. Then Njoku, he hurt. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
I know you got. I saw who you picked up. Go get a gong for Njoku.
Yeah, desperation, bro. Desperation.
Straight desperation. Noah Fant, yeah, that's desperation, bro. You got James Conner. Hey, dude, for somebody I thought would have been out of the league by now, he's still doing his thing. So hey, give him. I gotta give him that. Gotta give him the woo with that. Gotta give him the woo. Jalen Reed, man, you called this one because I remember you talking about him.
Yeah,
you talked about him. Earlier.
Yeah, I was like, who is that?
yeah. But if Love hadn't gotten hurt, man, this was gonna be the wide receiver one.
I know.
He was gonna be the wide receiver one, man. He went off 138 yards, and this is his first. That was his second game. Second season, not second game. Second season. Yeah. 138 receiving yards, 1 rushing touchdown, 1 receiving touchdown. Man, he was gonna be the Swiss Army knife for this Green Bay team, but it ain't happening because you know what?
Yeah.
Jordan Love, he out for a while. He out for a minute. Man, them MCLs, that became the popular injury of choice this past week.
Hey, man, Jordan Love didn't look good either. But we can talk about that later, too.
Man, none of the people who got paid look good. We talk about Dak Prescott did.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody was let's finish this up. We can go into that. Man, all right. And then Pittsburgh, they did their thing against Atlanta because the Falcons didn't rise up. No. Sorry, Falcons.
They failed.
Sorry, Falcons. But let's look at your bench real quick. Let's look at your bench. Let's see. Oh man, yeah. Jameson Williams, man. I put you on that. I told you he was gonna be the player.
Yeah, you did.
I talked about him.
Thank you. I showed Brad when he was available.
I know. I was like, damn. I'm telling them all my shit, and then it's like they gonna grab him before I grab him. Fell on me, man. Hey, fell on me. I'm giving.
He was available late in the rounds too, boy. I got him in every league.
I got him in my other league, so I was happy with that. But hey, man, you drafted well. I mean, even Charbonnet's gonna get a chance this week, man.
Yeah, I know.
Because Kenneth Walker's hurt with an abdominal injury.
Yeah, I know.
So hey, that's a good thing, man. And then I'm not gonna do Vaughn wrong like that. Vaughn, he fell a little short this week, but he's got a solid team. He's gonna come back. Oh! Look who it is. The devil is a lie.
Hey man, I'm here, man. I'm here.
Oh, you here? You here?
I'm drinking my sorrows away. Okay, I'm drinking my
Lord.
away. All right.
we were just talking about your
Oh,
team.
You want me to want to talk about it? Want to talk about it?
Yeah, man. We need to.
I wasn't gonna even do you wrong like that, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do him wrong like that.
We need to discuss it.
We were sure about to slide to that next segment.
We need to discuss it, man. We really do.
Yeah, I was just about to say, let's go to week 2, baby. Let's go to week 2. But since he's here, hey, this game is looking out of control though right now. You watching the game, Vaughn?
Man, I don't know what it is, man. The Dolphins, I don't know what it is with them against the Bills, man. The Bills just have their number. I don't know what it is.
Bro, I got Tua got 1 point. 1 point.
And maybe he'll come back and show up, like he did last week. It turned out that way last week.
I'm hoping he just throw his way out of the game. That's what I hope he just keep throwing and throwing and throwing and throwing and throwing. Yeah, but I need him to have receptions and get at least a touchdown or 2. He got 1 already, but it don't matter when you throw 2 picks.
All right, Vaughn. I'm about to post it up, man. I'm gonna post it up real quick.
Okay.
So Vaughn, you did. Hey, you got a good team, man. It just didn't fall your way because Jordan Love decided to get hurt. Not by his choice, of course, but it kind of nosedives your team. Let me go and zoom in real quick. So we got Mr. J Love, man. He was having a good game too until the last 4 seconds.
Yeah, man. It's just painful to get. I mean, how do you get hurt the second to last play, man? It's just,
I know.
It's craziness, man. Second to last play.
I mean, ask Aaron Rodgers. He got hurt on the third snap of the first series.
And the Love injury didn't even look all that bad either. It just looked.
Oh, nah. I saw it. I saw how his leg went. I was like, it's either the ankle or it's the ACL. That's what I was thinking at first. I was like, it's the ankle or the ACL. So high ankle sprain or ACL, end up in the MCL sprain. At least it's a sprain and not a tear. So they have a chance to come back later in the season. But it's rough. It's rough for all Green Bay. If you got Green Bay on your team, the only person I would start is probably Josh Jacobs. Yeah, that's because Malik Willis, that ain't the answer.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah. You can't do it. You cannot put Malik Willis out there and think you're gonna have a chance on Sunday. It's just not gonna happen.
Yep, preach. All right, then you had Garrett Wilson. I mean, that game just went out of control. That's what happened with that game. It was already over before it even started, kind of thing. Jordan Mason, rookie. Was he a rookie, right?
Yeah.
I did not see that coming. I thought Elijah Mitchell was still the backup, but Jordan Mason came in and he had like 150 something yards rushing.
That's the guy you was talking about out of Missouri.
No, that's Prater. That's Schrader, Cody Schrader.
Okay, I don't know where Jordan Mason came from, but he definitely showed his ass this game. I mean, Green Bay was never in it, and Garrett Wilson, I mean, he got locked up, so that was unfortunate. DJ Moore, I mean, you got a rookie as a QB. He was not. Caleb Williams was not impressive at all. He did not throw a touchdown, but yet the Bears still won because of their defense. The defense came through for them. So that game, I thought that was over. Pacheco, he did well. I mean, really, he did enough for them to win the game. He had a good 45 rushing yards. I mean, they really were depending on their rookie wide receiver, Xavier Worthy. He got 2 of those touchdowns. Rashee Rice had a lot of receiving yards. So Rashard White. So that's what do you think about Rashard White, Vaughn?
I mean, like the reason why I drafted him was because of the fact that we're in PPR, and I knew that he was going to get a lot of catches, and so at the end of the day, like if he has this stat line right here and adds a touchdown to it, we're talking about 25 points. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
If he can consistently do this, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, he did what he was supposed to do, man. It's just, like every single line, like other than quarterback and like a couple of others, like he got me every single one. You know what I'm saying? Every single person just outdid me. So, it was just best on best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think Bucky Irvin's gonna play a role? I mean, he did have a pretty solid share. He got 9 attempts, 62 yards, two receptions for 14 yards.
He's getting a lot of play. I will say that. I'm not too worried about it though. Because at the end of the day, like I know that he's going to be a pass catching guy, so I'm not really too worried about it. I just like the fact that Tampa Bay looked pretty good. You know what I'm saying? That's really
Baker.
what I like,
Baker looked real good. I mean,
yeah. So I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, Baker was one of the few quarterbacks that actually earned they paycheck on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But there's a lot of them that didn't. And we gonna talk about that. Evan Ingram, from a quarterback who didn't earn his paycheck, he only had 5 yards. Tank Dell. See, it's a 3-headed monster in Houston, so you never know who's going to be the hot hand. Is it Nico this week? Is it going to be Diggs? It was Diggs this week. Could it be Nico? Yeah. Could it be Tank? I mean, you never know. So it's going to be a 3-headed monster. Somebody's going to lose. Somebody's going to get yards. Somebody's going to get the touchdowns.
Yeah.
Or somebody's going to get it all. So, yeah, it's interesting. Pickens, I'm actually surprised that he even got 85 yards from Justin Fields. That's very impressive that he got 85 receiving yards from Justin Fields. So
yeah,
that's promising.
I like what I saw from him. I like what I saw. He's the guy in Pittsburgh. So, if he can consistently help me out, add some TDs to that stat line, we might be okay.
Yep, I agree. So it's a lot of there's a lot of things going on in the league. But I like to save that for the last. We gonna get the hot stuff first, our main topics, and then we'll talk about some stuff, just outside for fun. But now we're gonna go to our week 2 preview, man. Let's think about this week 2. So, 2-1 as a team. If we talking about our podcast co-hosts, our host group. What do you think you're gonna do different this week with your league? Seeing that Marque, obviously you got, it's not looking too great right now.
It really ain't, bro.
It's looking hell off.
It's an off week for me. Probably should have started Baker.
Hey, that's what happens when you had the monster weeks before, man. You got you get they give and take, right? It's give and take.
Right.
But what do you think you can do different this week? Well, beyond what's already happened. So you got Tua, who's not doing well. You got Waddle, who's not doing well, and Achane, he's sharing with Jalen Wright and Jeff Wilson in some series. So
if I look at my league,
is there any adjustments you're going to make before?
Not really, man. Because with Njoku going out, that hurt. So I had to find a tight end. I got Jameson Williams. I could slide in over James Conner or over Reed, but don't know. It's hard. It's hard to pull the trigger because James Conner had a good game, but now I feel like all the controversy they had with Kyler Murray over not giving the ball to Marvin Harrison Jr. over the weekend. Like I feel like they might try to concentrate on throwing, passing the ball.
Did Kyler say it's not my job to give him the ball?
Yeah, that's what he said. I mean, it isn't. End of the day, I mean, his job is to win the game, give it to the open man. But there were some times that your boy was wide open.
I mean, I saw the boy. He was just like,
that's not a good comment
like,
to make in front of the media, man.
Yeah, man, but right, like you said, about that's not something you should have said to the media. That's something, that's something you say in a team meeting, with the coach, and that's something that coach will say, hey, that's not his job to do that. Well, he should say, hey, I just gotta do a better job of finding my guy. That's what he should have said.
Hey,
at the end of the day, we won the game, and that's the number one rule of the league, was to win the game.
Hey, so, you know what, Marvin Harrison Jr. is gonna say in a minute, right?
What's that?
If it is week 4, you're gonna be like this.
This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing
me. Yeah, he gonna be saying that to Kyler.
Yeah, with Kyler tied up, they're gonna ship him out. I know Kyler got that contract last year, right?
It's about a few years.
I mean, Kyler got paid, man. He'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm saying he got paid last year, right?
Yeah,
I think it was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
It was a couple years
ago, man. He got paid. Like it was like after his rookie season or something. Like he had got paid. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, Arizona broke the rule. That's why you don't pay guys too early.
Mm-hmm. It's facts. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, man. It's weird like that.
Got to be careful, my brother.
Yeah.
Which kind of probably why Jamar Chase ain't.
All right, Vaughn. What do you think about your week? You said what, Marque?
Nah, you good. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously Jordan Love is out, right? So I have to change at the quarterback position. So, I'm going with Kirk Cousins this week as my starting quarterback this week. Before you guys annihilate me, okay? Let me at least defend myself. Okay, let me defend myself now. So
go off, bro.
So check this out, right? The Falcons are playing the Eagles, right? They're playing the Eagles. They're on the road. They're a 6.5 point fate. They're a 6.5 point underdog. They're a heavy underdog against the Eagles, right? So, a lot of people probably think, man, the Eagles are probably going to kill these guys, right? Well, the thing that we have to understand, man, and what happened on Thursday was that the Eagles defense, I don't believe has gotten much better. I don't think the defense is much better. The Packers did what they wanted to do against those guys. Kirk Cousins, he was rusty, very rusty, did not play very well. The Steelers defense did what they wanted to do against those guys. But what I know is that the NFL is rigged. And what I know is that the Falcons are probably going to keep this game close. And I think that Kirk could have a decent game against an inadequate defense. So I'm going to ride with Kirk. My options over in the waiver wire are not that good. So, hey, we're going to ride with Kirk and we're going to see what happens.
Hey, Bryce Young still in there, man.
Hey.
Man, come on, man. Stop playing. Man. Stop playing.
Hey, Vaughn, this is all I got to say to you, man.
Falcons, rise up!
Rise up. Come on now. Let's go.
Hey, man. It might be a little rough for you, man. It's going to be a little rough. But that's okay. That's okay. All right. I guess I'll go last. Me, I'm looking at my squad right now. I'm Mr. Stats Over Feelings, but I'm also through the wire in my other league. So usually how I even get to the playoffs is through the waiver wire because I usually draft horribly. But this year I actually got a decent team. So I did pick up Tank Bigsby because he looks like a threat to Travis Etienne. And after the Christian McCaffrey, incident, I kind of got a little shell shock. I need to get my handcuff just in case. I need to get my handcuff just in case because Travis Etienne does get hurt a little bit. He gets a little banged up by midseason. I did pick up Bucky Irving because I saw how he stole a good share of White's snaps and also his carries. And those are the big ones, regarding my team, I put Brian Robinson Jr. That's my RB2 instead of just leaving him on the bench. He deserved that spot. Then I also put Xavier Worthy in as my boom bust flex for this week. I think it's going to be a little bit tougher. Cincinnati's defense is supposed to have a good secondary, but they look like straight cheats last week. So they couldn't even beat New England, who it's not really that many good wide receivers on New England. So and you got Jacoby Brissett, the journeyman. So I think that's pretty much it. Who's your favorite fantasy player of the week? Who do y'all guys like the most this week?
This week,
A-Chain's going off for you, Marque.
Hey, somebody got to. On my team,
You can be any player.
I like Debo, man. I think Debo, dog, man. I'm sorry, man. That's my boy, man. Like I said, if he was there for me, I would have got him, man. But Debo, like he used to be kind of boom or bust, but he just been boom, man. He's boom lately, bro. So
yeah, and I can take that.
He's still kind of limited right now too.
And Christian McCaffrey is down.
McCaffrey out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one it pays to be a Swiss Army knife because he can do end of rounds, he can do handoffs, and he catches the ball.
Yep, he do it all. All. Who you got, Vaughn? Who's your favorite player of the week?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I like this matchup with I like Garrett Wilson's matchup against Tennessee. I like that matchup. I think that he might be able to exceed. For my own sake, I got him going against Justin Jefferson, so he gonna have to really, really go crazy. But Justin Jefferson has a tough matchup. He's got San Fran, so it won't be too easy. He's not going against the New York Giants this week, so I like Garrett Wilson, man. Garrett Wilson, he's clearly the number one guy. Clearly, I like the matchup against Tennessee. That should be good. I like Garrett.
Okay. And I think mine will be Amra. I think Amra is going to have a bounce back game. I think he had a pretty poor showing, even though the Detroit Lions won. I think the Tampa Bay defense is a little bit tougher of a defense compared to the Rams, and so they're going to put up a more of a defensive stop, especially for the run game. And I think they're going to have to throw it a little bit more. So, seeing that Cooper Kupp was able to go off on him, I think Jared Goff's going to have to throw the ball a little bit more and spread it out. So I think Sam Laporta and Amra and Jameson Williams are going to be the top three targets, obviously. But I think Amra is going to be able to take advantage of it. I hope. I'm on hopium right now. So that's my player of the week. Amra St. Bound for a bounce back game.
Yeah. He's going to get back right, man. He's going to get back right.
All right. And that's the main part of the show. So I'm going to close it out because we got some other shit to talk about in a minute. So on that note. Hey, thank you for joining us for another episode of the Fantasy Cookout. Week 2 preview and week 1 review. Hey, we're going to be back next week. We're going to talk a little bit more shit about the league. So much stuff is going on outside the league. And this is what we're going to have another conversation later on. Peace.
You guys.